starting the video. Wait, sorry. I'm starting the video.
I'm making my morning coffee. 2 types of creamer in real Emma Chamberlain fashion. I'm not using her coffee grounds today, but I did get a new coffee maker. She's different because while Colin was here was old beauty, Miss Black & Decker. He broke the carafe accidentally. I used to call the carafe carafe because I only ever saw it typed out, never heard anyone say it. He broke the carafe, and thus I just went to the old Target and bought this gal for 20 bucks. You know what's kind of fun about this? It only has one button on the whole machine. That one. On or off. And I just think that's precious. I can't really get behind coconut creamer all the way. That's what this is. It's almond milk and coconut cream. And it's just like a lot thinner. It's not as... You know what I mean? But it looks thick. Like, it looks thick. Like, I pour it out and I'm like, that's thick. But then it just isn't. I'm doing all this to say that today I'm going on an adventure. What adventure, you ask? I'm so glad you asked. Let me tell you. I want to be like screen free today because I just have spent oodles of time on the screen. I saw a good meme. I'll put it up if I can find it. But it was like, I wake up and look at my medium screen, and then I get off my medium screen just to be distracted by my little screen and my huge screen. And I was just like, fuck. Caught me red-handed. But it's hard because like a lot of my leisure activities are on a screen. So like, Colin stayed with me for the last week, and then yesterday, being Saturday when he left, I watched all of the YouTube videos that I had been missing for hours, and it was so good. I had a great time, and I would do it again. And I started the morning on my phone. I also really want to play Words with Friends, because I love Words with Friends. I just got back into it like 2 weeks ago, and now I'm like 300-point games. I love it. Well, part of me, like, now that I've set parameters for like I can't go on my computer, so I can't upload or edit YouTube videos. Now I'm kind of like, now I really want to. Even though I haven't edited a YouTube video in over like 3 months, am I burnt out? So I think that's what happened in December. I think I burnt out again. I have a tendency to want to take like any little decision and like extrapolate it into the future, where I'm like, well, if I do this now, like if I spend my Sunday like this today, then do I have to spend every Sunday like this? Like, do I need to recharge every Saturday and then do no screens every Sunday? And then there's like another term that seems related but is different, and it's catastrophizing. So that's like a symptom of anxiety for some people, including me, where it might be that you make a mistake at work and then you're like, I'm gonna lose my job, even when it's just a little mistake. So it's catastrophizing because like the steps that I'm making in my brain in order to get here seem logical between each step. So it's like, I made a mistake, like this is gonna delay our release, like my manager and my leader are gonna know and they're gonna bring it up in my review, and there's also gonna be like company cuts at the time, so I'm gonna be the top of the list and then I'm gonna get fired. So like each jump from an individual step is not absurd, but saying like I made a tiny mistake and I'm gonna get fired is astronomical. Like the gap between these is just huge. So thus and therefore, I think that's similar to how I'm like, oh, if I make this decision about how I spend my time or about how I want to lay out my week or about how I want to go about doing something, then I'm like, do I have to do this every time? Like I have to do this every week. Now do I want to do this for the rest of my life? Like I can't do this today because I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Even though it's just making a decision for today right now. So okay. Ooh, let me tell you about another fun thing I did. No paper towels. I ran out, and so I said, all right. I have been saving some old t-shirts in order to like cut up and make, reusable napkins. I did it, and we're gonna see how this goes. Now that I have like a washer dryer accessible, I think that this is reasonable for me to do. And I feel kind of excited. Like I cut up 3 shirts and I probably got like 3 dozen napkins. It's pretty good. So I've been becoming a more active member of the YouTube community. I've been commenting on people's videos, whether that be words of like encouragement on a creator that I like. For example, like Megan Batoon recently did a channel pivot, and I was like, sis, I'm here for all of it. And with that being said, there's also YouTubers who I've talked about, and maybe videos that haven't reached the internet yet, like commentary YouTubers, like Smokey Glow, Luke Alexander, Angelica Oles. And Luke Alexander, your takes, dear sir, they've been hot, but they have not been good. So I've been commenting on his videos and being like, I am disappointed by this take. Like, I really don't think it's very well informed. Like, I think it's just not good. And I also commented on an allyship video. There's a black creator who made a video saying when allies like step out of their place or out of their lane or whatever. All I did in the comment was she had this thing that she said in the video, so I quoted it, and it said, "Stay in your lane, and in return, you get to be white in America." And I was like, period. Tell me like it is. So I quoted that, said, "Yes, tell me like it is," like, or something like that. And there was like, it got like 500 likes, and there were people commenting under it. Some people being like, "Oh my god, like, you can just tell that racism isn't real because of all the white people groveling in the comments." And that was the only one that I replied to, and I said, "Ah, yeah, like, too bad that doesn't just undo like centuries of systemic racism. Like, it just, too bad. If it did though, that'd be tight." And then he's like, "That's not what it's about." And I'm like, then what is it about? I've just been commenting a lot more, and I low-key get like butthurt when people comment stuff that's mean. Like, I can't imagine when I get to the point that people start commenting hate on my videos. I'm gonna lose it. I might pay somebody to like go through my content and like delete all the hate comments before I get in there and look, because I just like don't want to see it. I just don't. It would just tear me apart. And so I know people be like, "Well, if you're gonna go on the internet, then like you better have thick skin." No. I think I want to try kiwi today. It smells like poop. Like, it smells like sulfur. Oh my god. Oh. I need a napkin. Napkin. So I'm gonna make, I think, a little egg kind of omelet moment. I don't actually know how to make an omelet, and I don't think that they're ever really good unless you have cheese to be like the bonding agent, or like what sits in the middle and it's all gooey and stuff. So because I don't have any cheese, because I'm a lactose baby, I'm just gonna make like scrambled eggs. So I'm gonna start by sauteing some onions. Saute, mademoiselle. You shouldn't have. I should say, when Colin and I moved in together, he would see me make like 5 eggs for breakfast, and he was like, "You just don't need 5 eggs." And I was like, "That's your opinion. I want 5 eggs. It's a hearty breakfast." And then I think he cited some study. The amount of return you get on eggs like diminishes after 3. And I was like, what return? Like, the nutritional value, the calorie to protein ratio, like, I don't care. I don't. It's always a little weird putting vanilla oat milk into eggs. It's not weird enough for me to stop. I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do about this. Like, oh my god, the spinach keeps running away. Running away. I've been watching High School Musical, so I watched High School Musical, the series, loved it, lived for it, and then I watched High School Musical 1, and then I watched High School Musical 2, and now I'm starting High School Musical 3 senior year, and I don't love it. Like, this wasn't my favorite High School Musical. It really wasn't. And I like have no interest in going back. I don't even remember how it ends, except for that Troy's like, "I've decided to go to this school that has arts and basketball." Yes. And I don't remember any of the songs from it, whereas like, you know, High School Musical 1 and 2, we got bop 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 to the top. I don't dance. I know we can, not a chant. Like, you know, classics. So I have an update for us on our Sunday no screen adventure. The first update is that I already broke my rule and I just watched like 6 YouTube videos. Sue me. While Colin was here, he said, "Would you, if I gave you like a couple $100, like buy me some like a new wardrobe?" And so I said, being the fashion guru that I am, excuse me, of course. And so naturally popped up Pinterest on the browser, made a Pinterest board. I was searching up men's fashion. I'm gonna put some jeans on. I'm gonna pee. That's the plan. So while I get my shoes on, I figure I'd tell you what the strategy is. So Colin currently is like an athlete. Like, he dresses like an athlete does. We're talking like khaki cargos, like Nike sweatshorts, which like look fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to knock khakis, you know? But I think we can do better. This is the outfit we're serving. So it's the same thing on the top, same hat, but now I have jeans on, and clearly I'm impartial to high top Converse.
Hello. Okay, so I tried using the tripod. Hello? So basically, I tried to use this little tripod moment. It did not happen. It wasn't working for us. No output. No reward for that effort. I just finished shopping in the Goodwill. I have sanitized my hands. I think Goodwill served us up some goodness today, and so I got some stuff for Colin. I got some stuff for me. Until later. Okay, bye-bye. Let's hope this stays on this time. Okay, so I actually changed my mind. I just said, oh, you want me to go home or we can do a haul? Lies. Lies. I'm gonna go to St. Vinny's. I'm not ready to be done. I'm still feeling like excited to be out and about. And I'm feeling like I should pee first because I really gotta rip a piss. So I might have to pee inside the St. Vinny's, but I'm just gonna hang on tight and we're gonna see how it goes. I don't think I can do this again. What if I was such a good singer that I got copyrighted for singing songs? Oh my god, wouldn't that be such a serve? You know what? What's life without risk? When I'm like shopping at thrift stores, I don't know if this is the right attitude to have, but I'm basically like, if we don't like it, we redonate it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's one of those modern churches. Oh, there's the St. Vinny's. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's a really good spot, but I feel like I don't deserve that. Like, I'm so able-bodied that, like, I can't take that spot. Okay, I'm going into the store. Goodbye. See you later. I'm here in the St. Vinny's parking lot. Let me tell you about the St. Vinny's in Greenfield. Immaculate. Absolutely incredible. It was so spacious, except for the women's clothes were a little bit tight. But everything else, so spacious, so much room in the aisles, everything well dispersed so that you can tick through it without being like, ugh, like I can't even see the item. It was really good stuff. It was really, really good. The prices, very fair, absolutely fair. So I got a smaller haul, only 2 things. Sun! I don't live for it. I'm putting the sunnies on. A Sendix? I've never been into one. Everyone says Sendix has good produce. Do I look like the type of bitch that is going to go to several different grocery stores for different things? I'm not. I wouldn't. And I won't. I seriously said, let's take the longest route home. I wish I would have just gotten off on the right exit. But it is what it is. Girl, if I learned anything from my time on the dating apps, it's that bitches really love chips and guac and ordering rounds of tequila and thinking that that's a personality trait. I said what I said. Oh, I gotta do my thrift haul when I get home. We're burning daylight, man. I'm gonna have to turn on some artificial light. It's not gonna be cute. Nobody's gonna like it, including me. We energies. Fuck you. My energy bill was so high last month. I tried a thing where I turned the heat off at night and then used a space heater in the room that I sleep in, you know, my bedroom. Drove my energy bill up $100. I wish I was joking. Just appalling. What the fuck is up? I'll start with the stuff that I got for myself. I'll just get that out of the way. So I got this cute little oatmeal mock neck number, lawn sleeve for layering. Both of these things are kind of out of my comfort zone. This one is flowy pants, and they're mustard. My vision was wearing this with like a black tube top and maybe like black Converse. And then speaking of being out of my comfort zone, I got this black skirt, this like linen midi kind of moment. Anyway, enough about me. On to Colin. This first one was the first one I found, and I thought it was super fun because it has this like black and white trim on the collar, and it's a Weber polo. The next shirt I got is this little mock neck. This is giving me Peyton from The Politician, shout out Ben Platt. I think this will be really good for layering. It's kind of thin, so there's gonna be like risk of nippage. The next thing I got was just a pair of jeans. They're just denim. Then I got him these shorts.